Hi, everyone. I don't know if you can see me on here or not. This is supposed to be being broadcast on Facebook and on, I was supposed to be Instagram, but I can't get that one to work. It's supposed to be broadcast on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch. I don't know if it is. I don't see it on Facebook. So honestly, don't know if this is actually working so well. But we'll find out. I don't see anyone watching yet. So I am not sure where the problem is. Let's see. I'm going to take a little bit of a moment here and do this. Just to see. And unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be working. So I'm probably going to switch to a different way of doing this. Just because I want to do this. But I'm not seeing it on my Facebook pages, either one of them. I should be broadcasting. Oh, there I am. Not live. Never mind. I'm live. So I don't think this worked the first time I tried it. I was trying to use my phone in the car, and that wasn't working so well. And so I came in here to use the computer. I exiled the brat back to the room so I could do this. So welcome if you're there watching. I don't see anyone watching yet. But oh, there's an eyeball. So hi, I'm Jamie. And if you don't know me, it's me. So I'm actually here to talk a little bit about the business that we're doing. I'm not giving away too much on there for the simple fact that there's a process that we use with our business that's been time tested and proven to work best. And basically it's based on the theory that if you tell people too much, you're going to scare them away. So it's not that we're not going to tell you anything. It's not a big old secret. It's just we want to give you enough that you don't get scared away. So I may break a couple rules on that today just because it's me and I sometimes break rules. But I'm not going to give away too much. I'm not going to sell the store or anything to do that. So the business, it's a digital online business. It's called something called affiliate marketing. And me and Lily actually spent time researching this before we signed up for it. Because like you, I was taught it's online. It's not real. It's a scam. Don't click the links. They're just going to try to screw you out or whatever, right? Well, in checking things out, here's what we found. First of all, the company we're affiliated with is 50 years old. It's based out of Okinawa, Japan. The group that we're with has over 260,000 members on it that are signed up for the same business. And yes, some are more successful than others. That's the way life works, right? So it's something we've determined can work for us if we put in the time and effort to do it, because there is time involved, there is effort involved. You do have to do stuff like this time to time. I recommend doing this once a day if you can. So I don't know if I'll be able to do it every day or not. As my splits run from 1 to 5, at some point I'm usually busy at some point. I actually plan to do this earlier today. Things didn't work out because of up to church and helping that as a deacon, doing stuff up there and feeding Mastana and stuff. And now my supper is beeping the timer saying it's done. So I'm going to make this kind of quick. Going back to the business. It can work. It's a good business. It has lots of potential. There is effort involved. Like I said, you have to do things like this. You have websites to set up. If you sign up, if you haven't signed up yet, If you're not watching this live, if you see the recording later, it's Cthulhu.com. Enter your email, sign up with us, and register for the free webinar. That's where you're going to get most of your information for the next steps on that. It's worth it. And yes, you will get emails. No, they're not actually written by me. So Miss Micah, don't worry, I'm telling you in advance. It's not written by me. It has my name on it. There's Lily's name on it. But it's a reminder to check us out further. And run for a few weeks. One a day. It's not spam. So it's just one a day. And after a certain point that you start repeating, in a couple of weeks, only have so many that they do. It only runs for a few weeks. But on the letters, and this is an advantage you have from when you get that first letter, is you get a link to the webinar replay that we put on to our website. But you also have an option to sign up for the live webinar, which I believe is on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. or is it 5 p.m. Central Time? I don't remember right now. We chose to do the live webinar on ours. Somebody click the link for someone and watch the webinar and then follow the steps after that. But for something that lets you stay at home, either to take care of your kids or as extra money, I don't think this job can be beat. It's not a get rich quick scheme by any means, because the process isn't quick. They tell you to go through all the training. Don't get excited that you're not making any money right away, because it takes time. Some people do. They're very aggressive, and that's not me. I'll be honest. I'm going to be somewhere in the middle of that pack, But we do have some goals set up in place already. The first one is just simply that when we start making twice what Lily makes a month, she can quit work. It's going to happen next week? Probably not. Next month? Maybe not. But in the next few months, yes. That way she can stay home, and then she can do more of this stuff. She'll have more time to do it, right? Other goals, a lot of it is intangible things that you really can't measure. I mean, getting stuff is great because that's a way to keep score, right? He who dies with the most toys wins. Most of my friends have heard that. That comes from our generation, right? But the intangibles, let my wife relax because she works hard every day. Being able to help out more at church because I have more time to do it and money to do it. The intangible things, things you can't touch, you can't measure directly, but it's something that is from here. Those are just as important as the stuff. The stuff is the things you can touch. A new car, or a new house, or remodeling your house, things like that. But for me, it's more the intangibles. One of the things they ask you to do in here is define your why. Why are you doing this? Mine is Lily. As plain and simple as her. And she thinks I need to include Mastana, but here's the deal, is if through doing this business, I'm taking care of Lily, Mastana's taken care of too. But so my wife is my why. End of story. Everything else is the way I keep score in the future. But anyway, I have to go check my dinner. Like I said, this is going to be short. It's an experiment to see how well it works. I have to figure out the Instagram part because it's supposed to be broadcasting on Instagram too, but it's supposed to send me a code, and I did not get a code from Instagram, so I had to shut that one off so I can get the rest of this started. But you should be seeing me on my personal Facebook page, my business Facebook page, my Twitch account, and my YouTube account. I think my business YouTube account. Actually, I have one of them too. So if you're not watching this live and you see this pop up in your screen that's saying that Jamie was live, I hope you watch it and register for the free webinar. It's worth your while, and there's no obligation beyond getting some emails if you decide not to go any further than watching the webinar. It's entirely up to you. Well, like I said, Lily and me decided that this was worth our doing and our investing time and resources. Because yes, this is one of the rules I'm breaking. There is some investment involved. Considering the rewards, if you put on the time needed as well. And here's the thing about the time, folks, is it's time you do together working on this. Me and Lily work on this together. And even Miss Tana has offered to help us with editing and stuff on videos because, let's face it, she does it for her own stuff and she knows more about the video editing than we do. And this service that I'm using right now, she said, I think you should probably use this one instead because it's better. So I might have to check that one out too, just to see what she's talking about. This is the one that my mentor recommended to use, that our business affiliates recommend using. As this one is called, what is it called? StreamYard. I forget the one Miss Jana said, but I'll check that one out too and see, because this one, if you subscribe, is kind of pricey. I will admit that. We'll see what the other one does. If it does something similar, it might go that route instead. Or maybe just broadcast on Facebook. I don't know. Figure that one out. So you all have a great day. I have to go check my dinner so I can have that all ready for when Lily gets home, because she's working today. And like I said, that's one of the things I hope to have her not have to do anymore, is not have to work 6 days a week, because that's her schedule. Every other Thursday off, every Saturday off. She works as much as I do, or as much as I used to do. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Take care. Bye. And stream. And end.